Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan here with a Conquest replay. For those of you who don't know, it is a race-based, control point-centered fighting map in which you basically try to take over control points, and you start out as a certain race. You can pick it, whatever it may be: Naga, Undead, Human, Orc. Many are represented in this map, and I'll be learning along with you because I've only played it once. And I think I've watched a couple replays, but let's go ahead and take a quick check at who's in the game here. We have Space Kitten in hell is orange, Lalakad22832 is blue, Buddha is teal, W3B WTF09 is gray, Yimhun is pink, Asasahin the 1 is green, Scarlet Orc is red, Twefdest is yellow, Rent143 is purple, 6985882 is light blue. Constantine37 is dark green, and Filmting is brown. We'll be discussing their races as we continue on with this cast. It's kind of a fun game in the style of not Lost Kingdoms, but more along the lines of Broken Alliances, where it's kind of open-ended. You know, you're not defending. Oh, the battle has been joined. The bases are now official. They're going to be taking their nearby control points, and everyone can start whipping the butts. Alright. Teal is something. Sure, we'll figure it out here soon in a minute. When he starts producing some basic units. Oh, Phil Team's already producing zombies. Zombie! That ghoul's going to be getting all the lumber for him. I guess you do mine lumber normally. A couple dark spawns here for Space Kitten in hell. He'll be getting his Ents out. Pretty sure he's the Forgotten Ones. The Satyr Workers for dark green, along with the Dreadlord moving out. Constantine37 is evil. We have like 3 evils here. A lot of undeads, a lot of... yeah, just a lot of evils. Oh my god, the Dreadlords are looking pretty scary here. Blue, what do you got? Naga, we got a Naga. Naga, please. Evil again. Evil again. What's up here in the north? 6'9". I'm not reading your name. Light blue, you are Naga. And the poor, lonely purple, he is building a town hall. He's got no attacking units. I think this may be his first time. He's got some villagers. They could kick some butt, right? Maybe. As always, we can kind of speed through the beginning of this game. It's just mostly me creeping. Not even creeping, just basically expand until you find an enemy and then fight. Oh, it's a mount. Could you put someone on it? It's level 10. See any other things moving around? Oh, it's a mount. Probably just get killed, though. Alright, red and yellow, realizing they are very close to each other, they're going to ally. Or maybe yellow will fight him. I don't know. Because the orcs are punching yellow in the face, but yellow's not actually doing anything. The murlocs are just hanging around, getting murdered. Alright, that worked out pretty well. Ooh, okay, so Filmting and Lalaka22835, a lot of numbers. He's going to be duking it out with the Murlocs. The question is, who has the advantage here? Based on nothing. There's no real advantage to be had here. Zombies are slightly stronger health-wise, but there are more Murlocs. So the fight swings in the favor of our Naga player down south. Purple, he wants all the lumber. He wants to make sure that if ever there is a lumber shortage, if ever the lumber should go bad, like all the potatoes, if ever there is a unfortunate lumber harvest, he'll be ready. He'll be stocked up. Ooh, Constantine. Okay, so dark green's actually expanding. I suggest y'all be aggressive and capture as much as possible. Zone control is important. Get dem CPs, he says. Basically, that's the name of the game. You take as many control points as you can, and then you try to hold them. That is a very basic game in which you just try to kick ass. Why, says Light Blue? Because, you know, there's this thing called strategy and strategic value. Magical fountains should probably be held. Control points as well. I don't know what else there is. So what's that? Okay, so things like altars and magical fountains allow you to produce different units. So, for example, if you control an iron mine, you can build units, certain units. If you build an altar, you can build magical units. If you or like priestly units. If you control a magical fountain, you can produce magic units. The idea is you want to capture these control resource centers, and that will allow you to continue. That will allow you to have a well-rounded army, basically. A lot of villagers from red. Not much going on here. Green's being very passive. I think green's the one who actually just left. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, teal and brown are going to have a bit of an issue here with each other. These dreadlords are stupidly stronger. And they have health regen, so brown's in a lot of trouble. Filmting, however, in the lead as far as control points go. He's captured 9. Probably knows exactly where all those control points are. And what is this that they're attacking? Oh, it's a control point. I thought it was the statue they were attacking. I thought, oh. Alright, Film Team has devoted a certain number of units to this. And do Dreadlads have... Yeah, I think with these towers, actually, he will be just fine. Given the number of units on the screen at the moment, I'm comfortable showing health bars. Light blue will not win this fight, regardless of whether or not he wipes out the opposing army. Orange is on a constant move with nothing but ants streaming out. And are we seeing any other conflicts around the map? Not as far as I can tell. And purple is going for just cool points. He's got an actual pretty steady base here. He's got a lot of fucking lumber. Let's see what he's... No, Filmting has a lot of lumber. But maybe purple has the second most lumber. Assassin Orc's pretty close. Or Scholar Orc. Yeah, man. What? He's got a lot of lumber, a lot of Seder workers. Okay, so light blue is saying nothing. Empty words. Yellow's attacking teal, and it's not going well for him. Teal has... yeah, he has the reinforcements right there. He has the fact that his tower is attacking enemy units. He'll be fine. He'll be completely fine. Anything going on here? Kind of tempted to scroll in and see what kind of difference that makes. We're going to play the scrolled in mode, because it's slightly more epic, and this map doesn't have enough things going on in it to justify not doing that. Like, sure, the base is a little bit bigger looking here, but I think that'll actually make it more epic when units attack here. That feels like the right size. You know, we can watch the fight instead of it being zoomed out. Dark green's still expanding. He's in second. No, orange is in second place with control points, and purple is... He has 1. He has 1 control point. This is not looking good for him. He's not being aggressive. And I actually don't know. You ever get that when you're watching a replay and you want to help somebody? You're like, I want to fix this for them, and I know that I can't. You just start to... Oh, okay, so orange is now engaging with dark green. He's got the Karaji in the back attacking. And he does have the numbers advantage until at least dark green decides to attack. Demon Towers protecting this location means that he is pretty solid. Every one of these carrion beetles that gets summoned is unbelievably valuable. He's really doing damage to dark green. Red has no enemies so far, except for dark green, and they will be fighting soon here. The undead have retreated for just a moment to give themselves some breathing room, but one on upgrades on both sides. It'll be tricky. What can the orcs do? Skeletal orcs have a disadvantage in this fight unless... No, they take normal damage from everything. Okay, so that's... I mean, they're still getting their booties pushed in, and that's okay, but... when these spirit towers finish... Yeah... Wow, brown film team, good job. You're going to have the advantage here. Not much red can do to break this location without siege units. The grunts are going to fall. The headhunter is not really going to pose any kind of a serious problem anyway. Yeah, blue, you punch that stuff. You punch brown right in his brown hole. You show him who's boss, son. That's a weird way to encourage somebody, but still. Alright, so orange still beating the doo-doo out of dark green. Dark green trying to build up some dreadlords, trying to do something here. He does have a tower, but for the most part, he's completely vulnerable. Oh, man, this is terrible, and these carrion beetles keep getting summoned up. They're going to continue tanking, and... Okay, so Film Team now defending against blue and red at the same... Not at the same time, but, you know, one right on the heels of the other. Abomination has a ton of health, though, and I don't think there's any way... Yeah, he's pretty fine. Normal damage to the... Oh, man. Oh! Oh, just surrounded pound on those abominations. That's the strategy I would go for. Orange, how deep, deep, deep are you in Dark Green's booty hole? Pretty deep. Dreadlords, again, very effective. Orange is taking a very long time to kill all this off. If there was still a tower here, it would be wreaking terrible havoc. But Blue's decided to move on. Perhaps attack Red or his ally. I don't know what's going on, really. It's a difficult time. He has no allies. Yellow, are you allied to Red? You were allied to Red at some point. There was an agreement, a compact, if you will. Things were happening. Is Blue killing anything? He's killing a few things, mostly villagers. He'll take down a watchtower here with his ranged units, but the question is, will that really matter at all once the succubi start getting attacked by the headhunter? I think they probably take extra damage from piercing. They do. Not as much as from normal, though. Oh, these are ranged units in the extreme. Basically, you don't want them. You don't want them on your front line at all. You shouldn't have them attacking in mass or anything. That's what I feel needs to be done. Like, a lot of people complain, but in maps where you have the opportunity to mass range, you really need to make them not good at taking damage. Not good at taking damage. If they're going to be really good at dealing damage and have the ability to mass up and all of them can attack a single unit at the same time in the front of the line and aim down stuff like that, they just can't take damage. And I think that's pretty legitimate. That's a reasonable request. Pink, how are you doing? Yamhan got 4 control points. And oh, Dark Green is just towering up. I don't think Orange is going to make much headway for a little while. The Naga units deciding they're going to try to attack from the sea, do a little bit. The Dark Scales summoning their sea elementals to no real avail. Oh yes, Naga, hello. Naga, please. Thine protestations are... I love Warcraft 3 buildings. They had so much personality. I know, some of them are basic, and a lot of the new custom models are cooler, but I don't care what you say. They'll always hold a special place in my heart. Oh, Peppa's gonna get his hands on a gold mine after building guard towers that can't attack the gold mine. Oh no, this is bad. Light Blue's decided to attack. But I'm okay with this because Light Blue has 2 control point, no, 1 control point, and Purple has 2. I feel like, believe it or not, this is a pretty fair fight. The peasants are going to try to repair the tower, which should, I repeat, should mean that everything will be just fine. They're going to attack the building scout tower and probably die horribly. Red, what do you got going? Not much, not really that much going on. Get CPs, get resources, pawn noobs, says Bro. Yeah, Film Ting, I'm guessing, probably not going to have a problem with this game. It's going to be okay. Oh man, these Nagas are just being annoying. Oh, and really, your units can swim. They can swim away at any moment whatsoever, and you're just going to act like a little punk. Dijon Knight? Who friend invited me, I have to wonder. We have 6 mutual friends. But who is it? I know from the murky depths you come, and that's disgusting. Dijon? Come on, Dijon. Who are you, buddy? What do you look like? Alright, you're a black dude. You're a black dude. I'm gonna respond to the friend request with a positive. Not because he's black, but also not in spite of it. Forgotten Ones have been summoned. 4/4 damage. Dark Green still on his heels right now. Oh! Red is absolutely destroying the Naga in the top left right here. TW Fed SFDF H? Really? How do you guys name yourselves? Like, is that what you're gonna name your kids? Is that how it's all gonna play out here? Oh look, yellow's attacking purple, but purple says get the out. You got time for this. You got 0/0 upgrades. You don't mean anything to me. Red, how you doing in the north? He's still kicking butt. Admittedly, the tower is, I mean, the main building is killing things one by one, but it's probably not going to be quick enough to save itself. The math does not... Well, actually, I say that it does kill them all off before it dies if there's no reinforcements. I know it sounds crazy. No, I could... Yeah, I see, we'll never know because reinforcements showed up. and I am saved from having done my visual math incorrectly. Visual math is a thing. You look at it, you understand it, you incorporate it. You don't show your work, and then you get mad at the teacher when he marks you off for not showing your work. That's just how the world works. Dude, Film Ting... Okay, so this is the great thing. Everyone else is kind of like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. But Film Ting he's established his borders. He knows where there could be entrances. He knows where he could be attacked. He knows where he's vulnerable. He has built towers there, and he is defending those locations with his life. 6-9, I'm guessing that's light blue. That was light blue. Oh, my memory today is just the bestest. Because purple held light blue off for so long, even though purple only has 4 control points. Orange is doing even better. He's doing better than Film Ting. How's it looking? Poor little Murloc getting his face beaten. It'll be alright. The Succubi, very strong piercing damage units to Felguard. Good tags. Stereotypical evil race. But red has a cornucopia. Burrows. Do they each have one fucking peasant in there? What is going on? That's a... Oh, it's a death sentence if you try to run through that. Red seems enamored of his headhunters. As he managed to wipe out... Oh, he did. Yellow's still pushing a lot of things up a lot of other players' butts. Why does that look yellow? Like, that looks yellow. But yellow's attacking it. I don't understand. Is dark green gonna die? Or is dark green still technically fighting off orange? He's still fighting. We've got a Succubi. 1 Succubi, not 2. Trying to kill off a Karaji. The upgrades are relatively... Okay, so dark green has managed to reproduce some units. No oh, whoa. Demon warships, though. Orange is going to be a lot of trouble. This invulnerability is an issue. Is that a special thing that they can activate? Yes, it is. Okay, so it's gone now and is not continuing. I don't think the Succubi are going to be enough to take out the Nerubians and the Obsidian statues. The Succubi, well, they have a small advantage. They actually do have an advantage, but not enough. Not enough, unfortunately. Red is now kicking the ever-living crap out of yellow again. Yellow is left. La 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 kawa kawa has left. I don't know who he was. I say he was like teal or something. No, Buddha's teal. Blue, were you la 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 kawa kawa? I think you were. And oh, I'm sorry, Film Team, for missing your absolute brutalization of the blue player. He moved across the bridge. He took some names. He kicked some ass. He chewed some bubblegum and then he ran out. And all he had left to do was kick the ass, and that's all he could do. That's all he did do. Like, that's... I don't even try that hard. Still gonna wins. Film Team probably want to brag a little bit less. You know, this is not that well known of a game, and the people who play it don't need to hear. That's the thing I often want to tell players is like, if you're good at a game, congratulations, that's awesome, well done. You know, yeah, I feel the same way too. But don't shit talk the people who are losing, because I guarantee you, at some point you were new to the game and you didn't need to hear that. Film Team kind of being routed right now by orange. 5-3 upgrades, 5-3 as well of brown. I really like the look of these Revenants. They look like serious tower beaters. Most things do not take extra damage from siege. There we go. Oh, the Dragon Spawn are fighting frost worms and abominations. Can orange hold it, or brown's reinforcements be just enough? Brown looks like... Hold on. I would have sworn this was a different player here. Did brown take over pink? Is that the thing that happened here? Because brown's now starting to win with his constant reinforcements. He has 120. Orange, how do you... he has 37, so he's actually on the back foot at the moment. And here at the half-sec time mark, we will pause it. I will say thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. Please go check out Conquest. It is a custom map. You will find the number description in the replay, the map name, and a link to how to download it. Use MakeMeHost or Ent forum/games/whatever. Just Google search Ent Games, Ent forum/games, and you will find it. I promise. That always has constant games being hosted, people custom hosting. Make Me Host has all the games you could want, and if you go there and you host a game, you will find players who will play it. You just have to be a little patient, and if more people, we can get more people on there, we can reduce those wait times. Thank you for joining me. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. I will see you guys next time. Bye!